you go.
Yeah-Nah
Wepa
Show.
I'm Omega.
And I am Dodgy, and thank you for joining us for the Half Dozen, episode 6. And don't forget to and don't forget to check us out on comiccrusaders.com and click like and subscribe to get more from Undercover Capes. How you been, bro?
Oh, good, brother. It's been a long week. It feels like a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on. Been a busy week, especially when you got to watch a 4-hour movie, you know?
I know. I've got it still playing in the background. I'm also trying to watch the full length of the Snyder Cut Justice League. But yeah, we're going to cover that shortly. But there's a few things going on. Al, how have you been, man?
All right, bro. Yeah, man, been a long week, but I was happy. The stimmy came, so the first thing I did was support my local comic shop. Picked up my pro list, picked up a site. Yep. I had Dodgy. I had to get this.
All right, please show. Okay, is that an OG or is that
It's a remake. It's a remake because look at the character it comes with. But I do have the OG Crimson Guard, so
nice.
I want to find that. But isn't this awesome? I just had it. It was just only one in the store. I had to. I love this fucking tank.
Far out. And was it hard to assemble? Like in the old days, you had everything was an individually, everything was individually put together. How was that one put together?
No, it was just 3 pieces. This base and then the gun. And 4, the glass. That's it. And then the stickers.
Really? Yeah, because I remember back in the day, you had to clip them both the 2 sides together, which was pretty hard. I wish I asked my mom to help me out with that.
Okay, no, this is the complete piece. Then the bottom is complete. And then this is a piece, that you insert, and then the glass, that's it. And then just add on your stickers accordingly, and you're good.
Oh, fantastic. A lot easier than back in my day. Man, I was big. I love my Joes, man. Like,
I don't know. This is maybe funny, but maybe I kept them because he has a Comic Crusader colors. One of my favorite figures. This is OG, too.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a good pickup, man. What else did you grab?
Not just grab. In comics, a shout out to Scott Snyder's Nocterra after. You want to see my little pro list? Guys, I'm a Spawn fan, right? Let me show off my Spawn.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
The number 315, but a shout out to Epic Comics, bro, for hooking it up. You know what I mean? They hook it up. Look at that.
That is so sexy, man.
Yeah, man. Those is for my pro list, my Conan, Bloodshot, Valiant stuff. I don't really do big 2. The only big 2 I picked up, actually, if you would believe it, where is it?
Really?
The Infinite Frontier. I just want to see what's popping in DCU. This is pretty good. I mean, and Dodgy. Before we get into anything big, all right. So you saw how I was showing off the Captain America stuff and telling people to get into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Missed opportunities now with U.S. Agent. A couple of those issues that shows you now probably will not be found in no 50-cent bin anymore.
I know, right? No, 100% not.
All those U.S. agents are fucking on fire right now. Fire. They going like 35, 40, 50, 100. I've seen some go for on those first appearances of John Walker now. Those were dollar box books that just because of the show, which was fantastic, which we'll talk about later,
I know, it's mean. It's such a mean.
I know that. Mean. Yeah. Don't miss out, because sometimes I may be fucked. It sounds like I'm talking shit, but I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you, there's some good stuff out there. I'm a good treasure finder. I'll be sniffing them out.
Yeah, for sure. Far out, man. But those of us who are missing out, man, we're really missing out.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you definitely are. Oh, bro, yo, a shout out to our boy over here, OCV. You know what I mean?
Hey, Wasi.
No, man, for real. He's a Puerto Rican creator out there with a new book called Veil Walker. It's currently on Kickstarter right now, and it's real dope. Just check it out.
Hey, Wasi,
it's live.
send us the link.
No, go to Comic Crusaders. You can definitely check out the interview we had with Wasi, Stefan Wepa. So it's a great book, beautiful art, great story. He's definitely going for a big narrative here, and strictly, definitely loves comics and is very talented. So I think you definitely appreciate it, Dodgy. Take a look at Comic Crew for the starter alert and YouTube for the interview.
There was one thing before the show started that you brought up. There's a new, there's a show going on at this very moment with two prolific raptors. Can you elaborate on that, bro?
Oh, yeah, bro. The versus battle. Ghost versus Ray. Wu-Tang. Wepa. Yo.
Ain't nothing to mess with.
I don't know. For me, just personally, I think Ghost got a better catalog of records. Bangers. So I think that, Ghost got this versus, hands down. Hands down.
For sure.
Look at Dodgy's girlfriends, calling him, his ladies. I tell him to wait, bro. You're doing like Yeah-Nah Wepa now. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. And I do find that, Ghostface has more of a smooth sound. Although I do like a bit of the raspiness of Raekwon, but no doubt the two together are like, cheese and toast or
oh, bro,
hot dog and
listen, no disrespect to Ray. Ray's a beast in and of himself, you know what I mean? But it's just, just comparing catalogs is all I'm saying.
Of course.
I think that, Ghost have more bangers, that's all. No disrespect to
him. No doubt. Yeah, but I mean, if either of them came down here and we're, having a concert, I wouldn't be complaining.
No, the whole thing is, though, there's a concert we will have to battle them, the Crusaders versus Wu-Tang. It'll be Dodgy 86 in the mixes. That mega hueva para que tú sepas, Bobby de Isabela, te voy a meter una maldita pela.
Yo.
That's it. That's Dodgy 9, yo.
It's like, in your face, Ghostface, in your face. Anyways, so I mean, we've got a few things to cover up today, and I'm really excited for today's episode because we've got a lot of things to cover. And first things first.
You want to bring that bad boy up?
Background. Yeah. And the re-release of the Snyder Cut, which the film was originally released in 2017. That ran for 120 minutes. The Snyder Cut. Just make sure you get that coffee and snacks, as this show runs for 242 minutes. That's over 4 hours. There were a few changes made in this episode. In this movie. And if you hit the next slide, bro, and you'll notice the new appearance of Steppenwolf. So as you can see on the right was the original 2017 cut, and in the 2021 cut is the one on the left. So big difference there. And that's the thing, like when I was watching, I had very little memory of how Steppenwolf looked. Yeah. Aha. And this one here, boy, just go back to the next slide. The CGI mouth is gone from the 2017 Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, guys, in WB, what the hell did you do with his mouth? Like, if he was growing a mustache, hey, would you complain if your Superman had a mo?
No, bro, it's the mustache of steel, bro. You never know. Maybe it's more fluff if he gets punched in the grill.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you think about it, even scissors can't cut his hair. So, I mean, yeah, I just think it was kind of annoying that they did the CGI mouth. They could have waited until he was clean shaven to do the scene, or in my case, I would actually rather him be with the mo. You could just say, look, he died and he came back with a mustache. Like, you know, in the comic, in the comics, he came back with a mullet, man. Like, really?
I like a mustache and a mullet, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, guys, what you guys see? A mustache or a mullet? Get real. Come on. Comment, please.
Yeah, no doubt. And look, and you could tell straight away, and I don't know how WB thought they could get away with it, but his mouth looks so fake. So fake. I mean, really. Yeah. I mean, it was so obvious. I was in the theater like, I was like, WTF? Like, what the hell? I mean, and we hit the next slide and see what else we got. And this was something new. This was something new, and I mean, I know that you enjoyed the movie, Al. What did you think when you saw the Jared Leto? What did you think when you saw Jared Leto return?
Well, this Joker at least looked a lot better than the Suicide Squad Joker. First of all,
yeah, he doesn't. He looks. I don't. Do you think he looks less emo or more emo in this?
No, well, he's definitely an asshole. You know, in the scene. I appreciate the look a little bit more though than the other look. You know, these are more Jokerish at least for me than you know the other performance, if you will.
Yeah,
I don't know if you would agree with that. But still,
but do you think this is...
it's still not you know not a Joker that you know. Jack Nicholson's my Joker right now. Beat that, yo. Beat that clown, please. He was awesome.
Well, I don't know, man. Heath Ledger was... You know, I mean, the thing is, we've been...
he was awesome, too, on that. But yeah, but then, you know, again, we're going realism there. I say, you want to go comic books, you want to go Jack Nicholson. You want to comic
book... Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. But I think, you know, Ledger's... Joker kind of took it to another level, and I think that's where a lot of people are trying to copy or emulate. Like you can see Jared Leto in this kind of has that, you know, smeared face paint, which I thought, you know, Ledger did really well. And I think prior to that, bro, like no one did the Joker looking like that. Everyone tried to do the clean, like the Jack Nicholson, and that's why I don't want to compare because I still love the Jack Nicholson Joker. Like that was a Joker I grew up with. Besides Cesar Romero. And I think even Cesar Romero's Joker, I wouldn't want to compare that either because I still thought he was excellent.
Cesar Romero. Yeah. Latino Cesar Caesar.
Yeah, but he was a stage actor. And for him, he was just like doing another stage show. So that's why I think Cesar Romero's Joker should not be compared with Jack Nicholson's. The same way Heath Ledger's and Joaquin Phoenix.
My Joker's my Joker, you know, that's all. I mean, this is cool, and you know, and Ben Affleck, all right, you know, you know, he picked with the more scenage here. He picked up the match pretty well. I gotta give credit. You know, no
doubt.
You know, people want to get my this person doesn't understand the characters, this, that, the other. Yo, it's just a movie. Enjoy what we're getting. You know, I come from an age where we were getting real trash. This is fun. This is great. You know, just
absolutely, no, 100%, bro.
Yo, different interpretation. There's 52 universes in DC. Just think of this as an alternate fucking universe and get over it, people.
Exactly. Yeah, and the thing is, like, you imagine we grew up with Wizard magazine in the 90s, right? How many fucking issues did we get of what if they made a film and who they would play the actors in?
That was so cool, wasn't it?
But it was torment. It was like, what if? But none of it actually happened. And they were suggesting good actors playing these characters, and we never, ever saw it. Today, we are getting it. So we, as fans of the 90s, are actually getting what was given to us fictionally. I'm talking fictionally through the Wizard magazine. But, bro, it was freaking fantastic to see it. And that's the thing, like, I might have been a bit harsh in terms of my criticism to the original, Justice League movie. But I think since you brought it up that way, like, just appreciate what you're given, because we were given jack shit in the 90s. I mean, if you were...
Hey, guys, you want to see what we were given? Look up the Justice League TV pilot.
I know.
That's what you're giving, yo. So this is what we
The
appreciate
Joel
the shit out of
Schumacher
this.
Batman. Even the Joel Schumacher Batman was almost to that level.
You know what I mean, yo? We were tortured with this shit that looked just horrendous. Like, we were just eating it up because we just had no choice. Now we got good shit, folks. And again, 52 universes. Just think of it that way, for real.
Yeah.
You know, these are different outcomes of the DC universe. Just, you know, they're not saying that this is the stamp, this is the prime Earth. I don't think in any movie they stated that. So, with that said, you know, don't be bugging out on it. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And another, this is something, like, bro, my favorite DC character, and and like again, appreciate what you're given, man. Like, how good does he look?
No, this Darkseid, well, this motherfucker, goddamn, he's scary. You know, just what a Darkseid is. You know what I mean? But, you know, even there with Desaad and all, Desaad is a great character too. You know what I mean? That MF in the ear, you know, giving it the what for. And right here, you can see Granny Goodness, yo.
I know, right?
So, you know, we're going to
get... So, bro, I mean,
okay,
seeing the introduction of Apocalypse, right? Would we see, like, and would you like to see a Mr. Miracle spin-off?
Not off of this immediately, no, not immediately. I want to see New Gods, and then I want them to do like the comics and get into the Orion.
Yeah,
you know, get something to Orion, and then kind of that son get that story out the way, and then dig deeper into the greater universe. Just do it in the order like Jack Kirby did it in comics. Do it in that order.
Yeah. Because I think the Justice League was a good introduction, so they can actually have those spin-offs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, and that's the thing about Mr. Miracle, I think it took like more than 5 issues until they actually did referencing to Apocalypse. And, you know, introducing the, what were the female assassins called? I can't remember what they're called, but anyway. Yeah, the female Furies, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, anyways, you know, as you mentioned before,
we're gonna get some big barter soon.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, bro. So we'll move on to the next slide, and this show launched today. Oh, sorry, not today, but the other day. The Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was out on a date on Friday night. And I went home early. I can watch.
Wait a minute.
Watching, but anyways, I actually went home early so I can watch the Falcon Soldier.
Congrats, bro.
Hey. Gracias, amigo. Anyways, I wanted to watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and bro, was not disappointed.
Yeah, right. I loved it too. I loved it. Hey, listen, WandaVision for me started slow. So for me, that took me, oh my God, like the 3 episodes to get into it. But this, seeing that scene with Falcon, that opening, I mean, it opened so slow, my dude, like getting all dressed, what happened? And the next thing you know, he's in the air, like, oh man, yo. That
and how good was that? How fucking good was that?
Right.
Yeah,
and then we get
it was pretty great.
Too, you know what I mean? And that was sad, bro. Disney Plus is fucking killing right now, bro.
Yeah, and it's exclusive to Disney Plus, by the way. But yeah, man, I love the first episode, and we had the UFC champion Georges St. Pierre reprise his role as Batroc the Leaper, who was in the Winter Soldier, and he was in the intro, and I was excited to see like a real life UFC fighter fighting Captain America. But in this episode, bro, like, it was fucking fantastic. Seriously.
He fucked them up quick, boy, too.
I know, right? How much... Yeah, but that was fun. That was actually really fun to watch, man.
Yeah, man, but to see this dude... what's this, bro? Why are you bringing this up? You think we're going to see him?
Yes, because he was referenced in the first episode. Oh, and before we get any further, if you haven't watched it yet, I apologize. There will be small spoilers, but the fact is, man, like Flag Smasher was actually referenced in it, and you will see there is a spike in price for this book now.
So didn't I show you this earlier in one of our shows?
You did, episode 3.
And I showed everybody, I told everybody, don't sleep on this run right now. Pick up what you can, right? Didn't I say that?
Yes, exactly. You totally did.
Look,
so yeah. So
showed you
this
these.
no, absolutely, man. So he was created by Mark Grunwald and Paul Neary from Captain America number 312.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Awesome,
beautiful.
cover, isn't it?
It really is a fantastic cover, and it's like one that launches a character. You normally first appearances that may not even be mentioned on the cover. That might be in like the last page or something, but this dude is like on the front page, and he's just out there. And I mean, we didn't see much of him though. Like we only saw him out of costume, which was kind of cool because then it's like, okay, we heard Flag Smash, and I was like, oh, okay. And then you see him jump from the wind, jump out of the building, pretty much, grab his, with his 2 big bags of, it looks like cash, I think, and he just beat up Falcon's mate like he was nothing, and like, dude, this dude's got superpowers, and then it's like, where the fuck did he get his superpowers from?
It's so amazing. This run is, and look at that. And I showed you this cover right there. Look at that.
Yeah, that was his. That was not his second appearance, but that was a second appearance on cover.
Yes.
And I thought that was a beautiful way to, give focus to the character, because these days, bro, even if it's not the first, second, or third appearance, if they're on the cover, creates value. People would sell it. People will buy it because he's just on the cover. That goes for Deadpool as well.
I agree. Exactly. The Deadpool card being considered the second appearance, or that Gwenpool, covered from How the Duck being considered the first appearance. Yeah, so covers definitely have it. So you see that if a cover that just one page is considered the first appearance, why wouldn't you consider Wolverine 180 the first appearance and not a cameo?
Yeah, that's right. And there's some more internal pages. So I picked this up from number 312 so you can get a better look at the internals of the book. But, bro, like that, how much action is in these pages? Like, it actually just made me want to pick it up and start reading it, man. And Paul Neary, Paul Neary's not a name that you hear all that often, bro. I mean, but his art is very, very decent. Does the job.
Yeah.
Storytelling is clean and sharp.
I really like, these panels right here, bro. Look at him here.
Yeah, and just does the job. And very underrated, artist. And because to be honest with you, bro, does the job. And he did all the issues too. Like he didn't skip a beat. I mean, there were a couple of covers that were illustrated by Mike Zeck, but he did a majority of the covers as well, including these two.
Cover.
Woo! Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, beautiful art, and I think the appearance of Flag Smasher, because if you think about it, the type of character he is, he doesn't really need to don this sort of costume. But it brings back that tradition of supervillains looking like fucking supervillains, right?
Yeah. And you bring Flag Smasher up, but there was also, finally John Walker, U.S. agent, showing up.
Yeah,
so that's another.
Isn't John Walker though? That's the thing. We had a Captain America who we saw for only about probably like 2 seconds. But it sparked interest, but when they brought up, well, we're going to bring out a new Captain America, I kind of thought they might be asking for someone to come out and, adhere to the call. And I thought that first glance would have been either Bucky or Falcon, because both of them have been Captain America. So I think it's brilliant.
Bro, but you saw how racist they were because when that government went up, oh, thank you, Falcon, for doing the right thing. You saw the shade that Rhodey put on him. Like, yeah, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah,
I know what you're trying to do.
no doubt.
You know?
And even seeing Falcon in the bank when he's trying to get the loan for his sister.
Yeah, that was some shit, bro.
That's pretty fucked up, man. That was pretty fucked up. And the fact that the bank guy's like, oh, you know, you look familiar, and then he goes, oh, can I get a selfie with you? Like, and then to say no, like, seriously, man.
Bro, give me a camera right now. I'm deleting all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. But anyways, it looks like a really good show, and I'm really excited to see the next episode. Like honestly, man, it's one of those shows. Yeah. And bro, they only brought out one episode this time. When WandaVision came out the first week, they had 2 episodes. This time they only had 1.
Apparently, this is a lot shorter than WandaVision. It's shorter series, so you got to get into Loki too. So, and I'm looking forward to that.
You could give us a bit more. I'm sorry, I'm just a grumpy old man. All right, bro.
Hey,
so,
look at this guy. He wants to join in.
Absolutely. Leave your comments below, bro, and we'll reply to you. So, guys, anyone who has any comments or questions, please dive in. We're more than happy to include you into the show. All right, so the next slide, we've got an introduction of a new Star Wars character who's not featured in any films, but who's actually on the Black Series. And that's no, it's not Captain Carrot. This is Jaxxon. He was a character created by in Marvel Comics by Roy Thomas and Howard Chaykin. So he's getting his first, and I think this run of the Black Series is focusing on the comic book characters. But I didn't put up the other ones, but the other ones are pretty much like Luke Skywalker or Stormtrooper, just in the Marvel Comics feature. And if you bring back that slide, bro, first thing I thought was Bucky O'Hare. Like, is he actually going to be in? So no, it's not Larry Hama's Bucky O'Hare from the late 80s, early 90s. I think that was also no, it wasn't Marvel Comics. I think it was Pacific. Anywho, not to be confused with Bucky O'Hare. So if we take a closer look, the character in the figure, right? If you just move to the next slide, doesn't really look as cute as he does in the comics. I think they're trying to make him look, more realistic. Yeah, they're trying to make him look more realistic, as if he was in the, in the Marvel in the actual Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
But see, this character was introduced in 1978, so this was just, I believe, the comics were actually were published before the movie came out, and I think, add more characters, add more diversity. Why not just throw a rabbit in there who happens to be green? I mean, that could have been the go with the actual comic book universe. But as you would notice, that the whatever Marvel had done was actually ignored by Lucasfilms. And if you jump onto the next slide, that was actually his first appearance. Star Wars number 8. I think it's retailing for about $120 US.
Really?
On the market. So yeah. So it's out there, and I think Jaxxon is actually a popular character introduced in the Dark Horse universe for Star Wars, and he's also in the IDW for kids Star Wars universe as well, in the comics, that is. I mean, who knows? We might actually see some more introductions in the Marvel universe, and eventually could potentially land in a TV series if he's lucky enough. If we move on to the next slide, you'll see some interior art of. That's basically the only picture I could get of him in the actual 1978 version. But yeah, and he looks like he's got a bit of attitude. Kind of reminds me of a taller Rocket Raccoon, in terms of having, maybe not the stature of someone who's big, strong, and taken seriously, but has the courage and the internals to be like, you know, a bit of a badass motherfucker. So, yeah, he looks like a pretty cool character. Bro, this one I was excited for. I backed the shit out of this book for here, right here, folks. Anyone who knows, I'm a big supporter of Kickstarter. I started that way back in Flipside Focus. Yeah, I was really excited to see this, bro. Butts in Seats, the Tony Schiavone story. And it's published by our good friends. If you just hit the next slide, bro. By our good friends in Source Point Press, right here. These guys are actually back in the, or actually indoors in the project. And I think it's pretty amazing that, you know, bro, remember way back when I started Comic Crusaders, I was mentioning to you about Source Point Press and, you know, how these guys are getting up there, bro. They've grown significantly in the last 4 to 5 years, man. Like, kudos to these guys, man. They're actually doing really, really well. And, you know, congratulations, guys, for, you know, creating such a book. There's Tony Schiavone, if you're unfamiliar. He was originally the head anchor of WCW, along with Mike Tenay and Larry Zbyszko. He was my voice in wrestling because I was more inclined to watch WCW because they had the golden era of wrestlers, like not quite in their prime, but they were the faces that I remembered from the 80s being in the 90s. So I was seeing the likes of Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Ric Flair, you know, the British Bulldog, the Anvil. Yeah, like these guys were here. So this was my wrestling show. And Tony Schiavone was my voice to wrestling. So I was really, you know, and I found his voice to be very easy to follow. I was not a big fan of WWE or WWF it was back then because I kind of felt Jim Ross wasn't quite up to standard of Shivani. And I know I'm going to get hate mail. I know you guys are going to hate me, but this was me at 18 years old watching wrestling, and this was my guy. This looks like a segment for dodging bullets. And here they are, side by side. This was an OG moment of Shivani with the mustache, and I know, looking very straight, and you know, no time to slouch. He's in his suit, and with Jim Ross, you know, and here's another moment. You know, rest in peace, Bobby the Brain. But these were my guys because Shivani was he was the serious straight guy, and then you had the guy who literally hated every other wrestler, Bobby the Brain. But a match made in heaven. You know, they worked really, really well together. Yeah, and just watching that show, seeing these two guys on, I mean, gosh, man, it was amazing. And if you flip to the next two slides, so we've got some images. So this book, this is an anthology series, so it's not like telling the whole story of his life, but just his moments broken into small stories, written and illustrated by multiple creators. So we were actually getting a big variety of guests or artists jumping on to draw and write these short stories. But I mean, how good is that? Like the thing is, we've read anthology or biography books, and it's kind of like beginning to end, where we're just getting like little snippets of moments of his history. And this is where Sting won the belt from Hogan. Believe it was Starrcade 1997, I think.
Wow, man!
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment, man, and it was probably not the greatest pay-per-view main event in history, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. Like the introduction, bro, seeing Sting walk down the alleyway and seeing corners of his face in the broken glass, and seeing Hogan, holding up the belt, like it's like that moment, like, motherfucker, this is going to be a great introduction to a pay-per-view. But yeah, man, it's actually I'm really excited to see the book. And Al, if you could do the honors and actually play that Kickstarter. I know I've got it here.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta pull it up. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm coming over.
Yeah, man.
Guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess up the PowerPoint. I have to open it up on a different screen for a moment. Hold on.
Now, all good, bro. We love your work.
There we go. We are the. Yep. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. There you go. And we go there. And then I'm gonna pull up the video, guys. And put this on this screen. Check this out. Right. Hold on. What did I do there, Dodgy?
All good, bro. The wonders of modern technology, folks. As you'll see every week, something goes wrong. I mean, last week my audio went down. What we're experiencing today is
There you go.
Hey everybody, here to introduce you to a project that's been close to my heart for some time now. It's my very own graphic novel biography. It's called Butts and Seats, the Tony Schiavone story. As a lifelong fan of comics of all sorts, as you can see, here's my home office, the Batcave. I can think of no better way for my story to be told than as a graphic novel. And we've assembled an all-star cast of comics talent to do just that. Butts and Seats will be launching on Kickstarter on March 16th.
You guys excited to see adaptation of Tony Schiavone's career in comic form? It's coming soon.
For those who may have heard of Kickstarter but haven't used it before, Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform where fans can pledge to pre-order work from their favorite creators.
Hey guys, it's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Be on the lookout this spring for Butts and Seats, a comic book about the one and only. My bus buddy, the silver tongue, Tony Schiavone. Comic book about his life, about his career. It's a must-have for anybody who likes comic books, for anybody who likes wrestling. You have to have it. Again, Butts and Seats coming this spring. It's about Tony Schiavone.
This is absolute. Ricky starts here. I just want to let you know that he has a comic book coming out really soon, and it's titled Butts and Seats. And I'm letting you know to go out and get your copy when it drops.
Being funded by pre-orders means that we're free to make Butts and Seats exactly as we like. The Butts and Seats campaign will also include stretch goals. Stretch goals unlock extra content like or stories behind the scenes, and maybe we can even unlock a gold belt on the cover for me, your favorite announcer. You can go to www.buttsandseatscomic.com to follow along and create a Kickstarter account and be notified when the project launches. Making a Kickstarter account is very easy. You can even use your Facebook account right there from buttsandseatscomic.com. Then on March 16th, you'll be able to pledge whatever tier you like. Each tier has different items, including some with special bonus add-ons. And remember, you're not charged until the pre-orders close on Kickstarter, which will be April 15th. So head on over to buttsandseatscomic.com now and hit the Notify Me at Launch button to get started and create your Kickstarter account if necessary. Cannot wait for you to see what we've been up to with this great graphic novel about your career.
Fuck you, Shivani. I don't care about your graphic novel. All seriousness, Tony, you're way too good for this business. I'm so happy they got this graphic novel coming out. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to bust your balls about it and tell you I don't like it when I really do. So, in other words, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
okay. Who the hell said that?
You heard all that, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. I didn't show the video, but then you still heard it. Awesome.
But anyway, I mean, it looks really, really good, bro. And I'm really excited to, I actually backed this project, so I'm really looking forward to getting my copy. And as I said before, congratulations to Source Point Press to bringing such a project to life, and linking it with the AEW universe. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, we've been mentioning AEW quite a lot. I'd love to get one of their wrestlers on the show and actually pick their brain and see what it's like.
What happened is that when I go visit Australia, I want them to go and wrestle one of my Crusaders. So since I only have one Crusader in Australia.
Bring it on, baby. Even if it's on a handicap match, I'm happy to take a beating.
Look what they just did to me here.
Absolutely.
Would you buy it? I would.
Sorry, bro?
What is... Bro, hold on a second. What did it do to me here? Right, so we got that, right?
Yeah, so Tony Schiavone is the All Elite. So, this was just to emphasize the connection between AEW and Source Point Press. So, again, we've mentioning their stuff a lot. So, and congratulations to them for being different, not following the WWE's way of doing things. And I'm just excited to see someone else actually do something productive. But yeah, bro, if you want to move on to the next slide. I'm so excited for this. Wow, you look really pretty there, bro. So would you buy it? This is a segment. So I sourced the internet to look at particular items and yeah, and have a bit of fun at our expense. And yeah, you look really pretty there, bro, I must say.
I do look sexy. Look at
thank you, bro.
Now I know what type of sunglasses to get.
So we'll move on to the first slide. And this is actually from Wish.com.
Who the fuck is gonna buy this, bro? Bro. Yo. Oh,
yeah,
a man wants it.
I mean, if you have issues with tucking your shirt in, this is a great solution. That's what it is.
Does it give you a wedgie, bro? Is it wedgie proof?
But shit, I was thinking, how the fuck do you take it off?
Wait a minute. Yo, you're fucking right. How do you even put that on? I see no zippers or nothing.
I mean, I'm thinking there's some form of Velcro in the pouch area.
Oh yeah, you're right. Down here, look. But it's right above your balls, so that way you can take a piss.
Oh shit!
Right there, look right there. Look at it. It looks like a mouth. That shit is smiling. Look. Well, at least the ladies will be fucking turned on.
But bro, there's several.
Just comment, man. We got you. What you guys say?
Yeah. So this is exclusive to Wish.com. 7 reviews with a 3.9 score.
Wait a minute. This actually got 7 reviews and a 3.9 out of what? 5?
Out of 5.
Word?
But there's no comments. I had a look. There were no comments, but far out. That's pretty funny.
Bro, what happens? Is it elastic? Because what happens if it snaps back? Now you gotta drop your pants and shit. No?
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, you buy this for real. I
can buy
not.
For real. At Wish.com, you could wish for anything, bro.
Who wished for this?
Unfortunately.
Who wants this?
I mean, maybe I could talk to your wife and this would be a birthday present for you or something. That would be pretty.
Hey, why not, bro? And make an extra thing on the side so that way my balls come out on either side. It'll look nice.
Nah, I don't need to see that, bro. All right, but in case it does slip out, we can move on to the next slide.
Oh, the Willie. Well, I'm in Florida. The last thing I need is sweaty balls, so I ain't buying that.
Well, that's the thing, bro. If you go the full Johnson, you've got something to cover your Johnson. Look, it's called the heater for your Peter.
Holy shit, bro. To my people in Massachusetts, I think this is perfect for you. In the winter, I know it gets cold out there, or in New York, you know what I mean? There you go, extra protection. Make sure your balls stay warm so that way you could make babies if you're into that.
Oh boy! And this is retailing through eBay at $13.06 US dollars.
Wait, how do they
$13.
know? Is it one size fits all? What is this?
It's stretchy. I mean, if it's too baggy, you can always use an elastic band and wrap around it, or get a drawstring.
What are you trying to do, bro? Give yourself a clock. What's going on here?
But
the Woody warmer. What the fuck? Who makes this?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, who knows? Maybe your Willie does need it.
You're in Alaska, Russia, maybe. Who knows? But I'm in Florida, so listen. The last thing people want is sweaty balls. So I don't think I'd use this.
I don't think I would too. But who knows? This one's a bit of an odd one. This one's for the ladies. This is from the Trend Hunter. It's called a Transformative Handbag. It's actually not for sale, but far out, man. Imagine trying to get that off. Oh shit! I need to get something from the bottom of my bag, and I really need to dig in and look. Like this is so impractical, man.
Wait. Well, what if you're righty, and then you have to take a shit? Are you taking the purse off? I mean, based on how the purse looks, you might put shit on this bag.
Yeah, it's just so bad and impractical. And that's why I put it here, because I wanted to show something that is really odd and very, very weird.
Who would buy this? Seriously. Well, I don't think anyone would buy this.
I don't think anyone would want to buy that. Seriously. How stupid.
All right, so if you had to choose between this and a fanny pack.
All right, move on to the next slide.
Yeah, wait a minute. I ain't moving on until you answer the question. This or the fanny pack? Which one would you prefer?
Oh, of course the fanny pack. But the fanny pack down under is called the bum bag, and that's what this is.
What the? What the hell is going on here?
Come on, Al. Be honest. Which one is yours?
Well, I don't have a belly yet like that. But if anything, at least I think this one, the Allen matches my color a little bit more.
Yeah, it matches Al.
Dodgy is the Sherman.
I'm definitely the Sherman. I've got a bit of hair down there, so definitely.
Bro, the Wolfgang looks like an asshole. Look. What? Dodgy, are these fucking? Yeah, what the? Who made this? Yo, the man.
Bro,
the magnet.
Bro.
Crusader, shout out to that's him right there. I think the Bobby is Donnie the Machine, and
nice.
the Derek is Josh. Even though he's not that dark, it's probably Josh though.
Oh, dude, that's too funny.
Dude, who the fuck made 6 pounds, bro? That's 6 pounds, right?
Yeah, 6 pounds. And in the Australian dollar, that's 19 Australian dollars.
No, where was that American? Like 12 or some shit? I have no idea.
Probably 12, maybe 15.
That magnet, that looks horrible, bro. That looks like lips. Bro.
Yeah, it looks pretty gross, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Give me a second. Give me one time. Never. We can do it. If he's doing a movie, we could just do an interview with him at another time. Just not right now. We're doing something else. Email us at. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna send you our email. Never. And then all you gotta do is just hit us up there. So we have your information. We would love to have you. Yeah, so check out your movie. Make sure to send us a link.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's at gmail.com. And when you send it there, okay, never. We'll check out what you got going. And if it's something that we're definitely like if it's fire, we'll more than welcome you as a guest.
Or even if it's fire in the making, we'll still talk about it, bro. Yeah, we'd love to have you on.
We got you, fam. Right now we have something else we doing, son. So, we got you though. Just send us the information. Promise we got you. Right now we're talking about the Wolf Gang. I think that's Dodgy more because he's in Australia and there's something.
I don't know, man. I've got a lot of hairs down there, so I think the Sherman is actually best.
You are the Sherman? Oh God! Yeah, that motherfucker's the wolf.
Oh
my! What the hell is this?
So dearie me. We talk about this is like Pepe and his family from Morgan's Organs.
Pepe and the Pepitos.
And his La Familia.
Pepe and the Pepito family. It's Pepe, Pepito, and the Pepito family. What the fuck is going on here, bro?
Oh my goodness.
Look at her. She's so happy holding on to her big cock.
I know, right? Like
peluche.
So this is from New Chick, and this set retails at $27.62 Australian dollars.
A set of cocks, $27.
Yeah, for the set. And it's called Creating Ding Ding Throw Pillow Kawaii Healing Plush Toy Doll. That's a mouthful.
Wow.
Ding Ding Throw Pillow Kawaii Healing Plush Toy Doll. So it's actually from Japan.
There you go.
So they want to make the ding ding. They want to make the ding ding kawaii.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you like cock, that means you're into healing.
That's true. That's very, very true. And
what the hell's going on here?
All right.
So happy. Look at her.
I know, right? She's enjoying it.
What the fuck? Ah! Yo, what is wrong with Wish? What is wrong with these people? Who the fuck wants Nicolas Cage pants?
Yeah, and imagine if you have a boner and his face will come out at you.
Oh, his teeth. It'll be like, yo.
Come out 3D.
It'll like book teeth all of a sudden. Ah! Oh shit, bro. You may have some bug teeth coming out at you. Or booger.
No, or just maybe he'll be coming out like he'll just be coming out of all 3D.
It's like his tongue is coming out.
Oh, bro, killing you.
Yo, raise your hands if you want some fucking Nicolas Cage pants. Yo, what the hell's going on here?
But bro, imagine wearing that in public. You'd think you'd be wearing no pants because it's flesh colored.
Nah, bro. I am not wearing that. Yeah, listen. If you give me the pants for free, I'll swear to God, I'll do it. I'll go to Publix and take my daughter with me to record me as I wear these pants.
She'll kill you. Wear it at a convention, bro. I think that'll be it.
Hey, listen, it's COVID time. She's still wearing a mask, so I think she won't have a problem because her face will be.
So maybe you should wear a mask on Nicolas Cage's face as well.
Oh shit! Imagine the Cage verse.
Oh shit!
My God.
But yeah, man. So that so those pants are retailing at $22 through Wish. 14 reviews. 4.2 out of 5-star score.
Get out.
And a lot of the feedback is basically in relation to the pants being a bit tight. So I think that does make... So yeah, so imagine even having a boner would make more of an impact.
You know what I mean? Holy shit, bro. What the hell is going on here? Bro, those pants is just horrible, bro. For real. No way.
They really are.
Oh, bro, that's horrible. That's horrible branding.
Oh,
Guys, this has been fun, bro. You're fucking awesome. I don't know. Now, I would be very afraid to look at your Google history. I cannot imagine.
I would be too, man. I would be too. Based on the research I had to do to create some woo-wee.
The
Very
OG.
nice.
With the cape. This is the OG cape, son. You guys don't know.
I am Dr. Doom. This is actually from Eagle Moss.
Nice. Look at that. Eagle must be making some crazy shit, bro. For real.
Yeah, especially their little statues, man. And it's heavy too. It's got some weight to it.
Yeah. Yo, no. We
Considering the
can
size.
give those away. I think I have another one here somewhere. Hold on. Let me see what I got. I said, oh, shit. Look what I got. Oh, shit, guys. Oh, shit, guys. You know what? Listen. This is the stuff. I have stuff we give away, but we're going to have to wait till the next show. Since you mentioned Hero Character. Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
And this cap, let me open the box real quick. Oh, no. Is it sealed? No. Oh, shit. Oh. Check that out.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And
That's Eagle Moss?
yes. Hero Collector.
Wow,
Eagle.
Yeah,
never-
they changed the labeling to Hero Collector. But shit, that boxing. Because I think Bad Boy
But
just
it's a
came in
great-
like a basic
It's
cardboard.
metal.
Yeah,
metal.
I can see that. I actually thought that was a box of trading cards. You know, sometimes Upper
Oh,
Deck or...
Dodgy. Okay, please, next week, give me a chance to show off my... okay, back in the day, I did used to collect cards, and like I've always mentioned, right? You know, I've had to let go a lot of my collection over time to support the family because, you know, there's always been a strength in comic books to help me in life, right?
Yeah.
So, let me show off some cards I did keep. I actually have the original Jim Lee collection, X-Men.
Okay.
And then, you know how crazy the 90s were. Let me show you my serial killer cards. I got the whole collection of Volume 1. And also check this other one out.
Oh, nice. Iron Spider.
Yep, and check it out. Look at this.
Does he come with his extra limbs, or is it just the Spider-Man?
No, it's just that. It's like a metal statue that has mad weight to it.
I was hoping he'd have, you know, the extra spider limbs. That will make him more exciting.
And then lastly, I got this one here. So maybe next week we could do a giveaway. Group.
Ooh! Did you hear that, folks? Did Al just say a giveaway?
A giveaway, but you got to tune in next week. But we need you to engage. We need you to talk smack with us. And you know what? You know, Hero Collector gave us these joints right here. So that means that next week we have 3 awesome figures to give away. These are statues, metal statues with some weight. You could probably kill somebody with these. Please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
We do not endorse killing. All
No,
right.
you don't.
Well, we'll bless you. We'll bless you guys with an awesome statue. Just tune in next week. We'll give away one of these three. Every week we'll give away one for 3 weeks. Because I obviously do the math. We got 3, right?
Yeah.
And after that, you know, if you're into Star Trek, then in 4 weeks we got this.
Oh, nice.
It's yeah, but very nice.
Very nice.
And then we got some Orville stuff. I would give both of these away at once.
Ooh.
All right, these are the ships. There you go.
Very
See that?
sexy.
And that ship.
Are these all from Hero Collector or Eagle Moss?
Yeah. Let me see. These are from Eagle Moss as well. Yes, sir. So this is all Eagle Moss. Yeah, you know, this was sponsored for the Crusader Con last year, but not many people, you know, participated enough for us to give it away. And I still have things to give away. I want to give them away.
Yeah.
And then once this is done, guys, I got some, you know, Captain Marvel figures, Sandman figures, Taskmaster figures to give away too. So all you gotta do is just tune in every week, hang out with us, show the love, share,
Absolutely.
like, give us, you know what? Give us a screenshot that you subbed. The first 3 people that send us a screenshot that you subbed, liked, and shared. I want 3. That you did all 3.
Yeah.
Each one will get something this week. Bet, do it, get it done. All right. This offer. Today's the 20th. If I don't see any emails come through the Comic Crusaders at gmail.com with those by the 22nd, then, like I said, every week we'll give away something different. But for this is right now. If y'all do it, the first 3 will get one of these special items. All right, courtesy of the Yeah-Nah
Wepa
Show. Everybody,
thank you for joining us, folks. And we will have another episode next week. As Al said, we're going to be talking in trading cards.
Yeah. Oh, I want to show you my stuff. Yeah. And, you know, and again, you know, everything's up for sale. So hey, you know, if you guys give me an offer, you know, just
Yeah, absolutely. And if anyone's in there who wants to participate in our show, you know, if you watched last week's episode, we had the awesome Chill Neil. The week before that, we had Dodd Walker, who is, you know, creating his own Kickstarter. If anyone wants to join our show, please, you know, jump on to comiccrusaders@gmail.com. Just submit what it is that you want to talk about, and we'll try to fit you in. But you got to be quick because, you know, we shall have a show launch every week. If we can't fit you in this week, we can always fit you in the following week. So don't freak out. So
thank you. We hope you've enjoyed this Comic Crusaders production. For real-time news on all things pop culture, please feel free to follow us on social media. For articles, original content, merchandise, and more, please go to www.comiccrusaders.com. Also follow along with all of the websites of the Comic Crusaders family. As always, if you like this content, please click like and subscribe to the Comic Crusaders YouTube channel.